When I entered the aesthetic space in 2007, the real concept of a med spa did not exist. What La Chelé is today was really not done. It was predominantly you would go into your dermatologist and they would do Botox for you. If you needed a facelift, you would go to your plastic surgeon and have surgery. The advent of lasers were starting to emerge, but there was really not this real synergy of having lasers, injectables, and everything under one roof. And someone that only did that, meaning you weren't saving lives with skin cancer, you weren't doing surgery, you just dedicated your career to the art of injecting. So for me, it was really wanting to not be the jack of all trades. I really wanted to be the master of one. My first career was ballet. I was ballerina, and ballet was such a hard thing that to get to the level to enter a professional ballet company, like it was pretty much what you had to do 8 to 10 hours a day. You could not become at that level just doing 1 hour a day and then doing another form. And there's some incredible dancers cross-trained, but in the end, to be the best at one part of dance, you had to just do that form of dance. So for me, with aesthetics, I kept saying and trying to decide what I wanted to do. It was really about choosing that I wanted to be an artist of the face with a needle, with my hands, with a laser. And that was novel at the time. Very few physicians decided that they would only 100%, 80 hours a week, just specialize in injectable medicine with lasers. And so I was one of the first. Aesthetics has been this wave, and I feel like right now it's crashing because it's being commoditized and everyone's entering the field and everyone wants to do it. And I just feel really fortunate that I was one of the few at the start of this industry to solely specialize. And I think that that has been an advantage because that knowledge base is so hard to attain. I wanted to blend artistry with science and hard work. I knew from dance and from that transition from ballet that to be the best medical injector and to really bring artistry to a face and understanding it, that's all I could live and breathe every moment of every day. And so that dedication and that hard work and that commitment to just understanding the art of injectables, understanding the art of lasers and how those two blend is really my origin story. And as an artist myself, it was such a perfect blend. I never really knew how I was going to take my passion of the arts world and mix it into something so scientific. And I think that that's what really brings me joy and passion, is that I am able to every day still feel as if I'm creating something artistic. No face is the same. I don't look at any face the same. There is no textbook. There is no one-day course on Botox or fillers that were a color me dot and just put it here and put it there. Injecting is pure art. It is looking at movement, a movement of a face expression, that person's personality, and how do you bring out that personality? And people don't understand that a simple millimeter, a simple centimeter, higher or lower, where you inject someone can actually completely affect the face, injecting someone's chin. And so to think that you can just learn this very quickly or just study it in a book, it's not like that. And so that's the part I love about it, because it truly is art. It's truly experience. It's practicing it every day, all day. And so I think that that's one thing that really makes La Chelé Medical Aesthetics stand apart, is that this isn't a part-time job for anybody. This is not, well, I'm going to work in this place and in a hospital, and all we do is just study our craft and artistry of globally and naturally making faces look more natural. I think where aesthetics is going in the future of 2025, and something as a national trainer for a lot of the products is really moving people to understanding what natural looks like. I think that's been lost in aesthetics. I feel that it just got too overdone, too fake. And I feel like life is a pendulum, life is expansion, contraction. I'm really excited that hopefully now we can train. I'm committed to improving this field and improving patients' fear of looking unnatural, because in the right hands, it should be undetectable. Nobody should be able to look at you and know that you've had any work done. And I think that's what's really wonderful about natural aesthetic medicine, is that no one could say, oh, you know, that doctor has 2 syringes in her lips. I think that the art is that your mouth looks normal and you don't look augmented. And so really my focus now in education and teaching others is teaching them the art of not altering someone, really focusing on just that person's natural beauty and maintaining it. So trying to bring someone back and then to their authentic, normal self, and maintaining that as they age. My gift is trying to make people look like the best versions of themselves. I see my profession like an artist. Every day I'm blessed. People trust me to sit in my chair. And when I'm examining their face, it's really like a blank canvas. And much like Da Vinci had and other artists have paint, and whether you're a sculptor, I sculpt every day. And it's a beautiful thing to see the transformation, to see somebody's eyes water when they look in the mirror. My patients just want to look more youthful, healthy, best version of themselves. And so there's nothing more beautiful than creating that art and blending my knowledge of science, my knowledge of my products, and really understanding that not all paint's the same, not all filler's the same. Where you place the filler, whether it's superficial, in the mid part of the skin, or deep, it actually completely affects the differences in filler. I feel that so much of why certain types of things like fillers have gotten a bad name is because there's not an artist that's holding that syringe. It's someone who has no idea what that product's made of, where it's designed to go, how it performs, how it affects the face. And that's why it's so important to really do your research and really look at someone's credentials. Look at if this is their craft. Is this all they do every day? Is this all they've done for years? And who have they studied under? Who have they mentored? And if something is not of aesthetic alignment, that place doesn't abandon you. That facility, like a place like Chelé, stands behind our work. We're really proud of our work, and the communication skills among all of our injectable artists is something that really helps us stand apart.